Hello everyone, welcome back to Shaving with Peg Leg. I'm glad you're all here. Appreciate you being here when you could be doing anything else on a Sunday evening or Monday morning whenever you watch this, or Monday night or next year, whatever. Appreciate you being here watching this. Shave today, base and head. Abbate la Mantia, made in Italy, Vulcano. Caspian seed scent, fragrance. Can you read that? Without the heat, it's just got the fragrance. And there's the ingredients if you want to read. Pause the screen, pause the video, enlarge the screen, and read the ingredients. It was nice of them to put it on the back. You can still get that soap. I believe West Coast Shaving still has it, and Bull Goose Shaving I think still has it too. Razor Company does not. The razor today is a razor kit I found on eBay, and they give you the head in gunmetal. They give you this piece and the end cap, and they give you the rod that is fully threaded. It's thin, screws into here and here, of course, and then you put whatever handle you want on it. So I kind of made my own. This is the grippiest handle you will ever use. It's nuts and washers. That's it. But there's no way your hand can be coated in brake fluid and you will not lose the grip on this thing, I swear. The blade is in it. There's no name on it. There was no name, just a razor kit. And the blade today is a Zorrik, made in India. And I bought the chrome one too, and because if you guys remember, I got my 6C. It didn't have a handle. I got all the plates and I got the head and all the plates, no handle. So I have the chrome one for that. You see, I made this one just a little bit shorter. I could switch them out if I want, but I'll just use a short one today for face and head, and we'll go from there. Just using a cheap, no-name plastic injection molded handle with probably a 20mm synthetic knot. There's a lot of lather. There's a lot of soap that this brush soaked up. But the soap is actually, that's in the bowl, is actually where I want it to be. And that sucker is warm, because of course I got it on my hot plate. Well, my coffee cup warmer. And that thing needs another dose of vinegar because you spray it here and it's squirting over there. I can feel it hitting my ear. That is, I'm telling you, I like spicy food. But I got older, spicy food doesn't like me as much as it used to. So, yeah, there's always that. I have to empty that out and put some vinegar in it. Squeeze it through until it starts pumping out, and then well, actually what I do is I squeeze all the water out of it, and then I just dip the stem down into the bottle of vinegar and pump it until vinegar starts coming out, and then I just let it sit for a day or so, and then put it in some water and pump it clean. But my water is not that hard, but according to that it is. But that's what builds it up. It's calcium deposits. See, I told you there's a lot of soap in this brush. This brush absorbed a lot of soap. least I got it unpasty. Alright guys, you ready? Just a no-name razor head homemade handle. I know a lot of you guys don't shave up here, but I get wild hairs that grow up in here. It's amazing when you get older, you get hairs growing from places you never had hairs growing before, and you lose all the hair from what places you did. This scent is something else. It really is. It makes you believe you're smelling the heat, the spiciness of the capsaicin seeds. But that's just psychological. It really is not hot. There is no spice to it, no heat. But if you've eaten hot peppers before, you recognize the smell and your brain automatically thinks there should be heat with this, there should be heat with this, and there isn't. That's a mild razor head. It really is. That blade isn't the sharpest thing in the world either. There we go. Now we get some drippage. That's good. That's what I wanted to see. So how's everybody doing? Let me say that in English instead of Bidenese. How has everybody been doing? Everybody been getting good shaves in? Did you have a good weekend? If your team played Sunday, or Thursday, did your team win? American football, guys. We got a game coming up Monday night. Still some games going on now on Sunday. Because it's not even 8 o'clock yet. It's close to, but it's not 8 o'clock yet. So there's still games going on, and then we have another game that starts at 8:20 tonight. But I don't think I'll be able to get to post this video until after 11 tonight. Nice slick soap, it really is. I'm not going to put a lot of lather on there, but it is slick. Here, I'll show you. See, drippy hand? Barely hanging on to it, just like enough pressure to grip it. It's not going anywhere, trust me. Lots of slickness. Yeah, this razor, last time I used it, shaved a little better than this. I'm gonna blame that Zorrik blade. It's only on its 4th use. But it's not the sharpest blade in the drawer, if you know what I mean. Kind of like me. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Most razors with a good blade, I can just like this. But you see with this one, I had to press a little more. Yeah, but that's better. That cleaned it right up. I think I opened that up again. Mucho better. Oh yeah. Let's see. That's BBS right there. Had to chase a little bit. Had to do a 4th pass. Like I said, I'll blame that on the blade. Not being the sharpest blade in the box. Gentleman John alum block on the base. Not even a tingle on the cheeks. Probably one on the neck. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I did. I opened that up again on my neck. I did. Carasso stiff stick gel. This stuff is great, gentlemen. I know everybody has the pencil. I haven't used my pencil since I got this gel. Because I find the gel works much, much better. I think it was like $6 or $7 for that tube. Not too bad, considering the inflated price of everything nowadays. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Okay. Nope, not against the grain, not yet. Go this way, dummy. Well, you guys all know Smiles for Miles, right? Brush maker, well, ex-brush maker. Moved to making colognes. I don't even know if he's doing that anymore. I know now he's working at Walmart, but he posted that on his Instagram. He's working at Walmart, which is good for him. He's got a job. Never begrudge anybody that has a job. But if you're not a sub of his, that's fine, because he's canceling his, he's not going to cancel his channel, he's moving it in a different direction. But go Smiley Shaves or Shaving with Smiley, one of the two. I'll tell you what, I'll make it the first link in the description box of the channels that are under 1,000 subs for today. I'll make it so it's easy for you guys to find. Go watch his last two videos. Kind of interesting. And he said one thing in his video that, not the last video, but the second to last video, that really is very true. They came out with Never Alone 3. Now, I saw that advertised. I saw the post for it on Instagram. I saw it come up. And I was like, because I haven't been checking any of the shaving sites, the vendors lately, because I'm just, I'm in a dead stop on the buying mode. And I saw that they were selling Never Alone 3 now. And you know what? You know how I am about this shit. As soon as I saw that, I said, well, look, another cash grab. Because people will buy to help support a good cause. Well, Smiley made a good point. If you really, really want to help support the cause of suicide prevention, there's many, many organizations out there, some of them probably in your local area, that will take donations. So, instead of buying another soap you don't need and having only part of the proceeds go to that organization on the national level, why don't you take the $30 or $40 that you would spend for the splash and the soap and send it directly to your local organization, or even a national one. That's fine. National's fine too. but send that money directly to them instead of, I don't know what percentage of your money, or all the proceeds. I don't know. I didn't look into it. I don't care what they're doing this year, because as soon as I saw it, the only thing I thought was cash grab, because people will support a good cause. So yeah, I got sucked in on Never Alone 2. I bought that set. I got the brush. I got all the shit. I got the whole kit and caboodle, because I got sucked into, and I kick myself for it now, but that's a good soap, so yeah, I'll use it. But he's right, just make a donation to the organization directly. And I'm saying you can do it to your local organization if you want, and send the $30 or $40, or whatever the total is for the soap and splash, send that to the organization instead of just part of that money going to the organization, because Lord knows none of us need another damn soap, do we? Really? Seriously? Do we need another soap? No, it's a cash grab. In his last video that he put out, which was a short, like 2 minutes, really showed something about some of the people in this community. I'm not going to talk about that. That's what I didn't want to talk about last time when I was sitting on my nuts instead of biting my tongue, because I was talking to you guys. I needed my tongue and I didn't want to talk about it. I'm still not going to talk about it. You go watch. It's entitled Enjoy. You go watch that and you see how some of these people talk about other vendors. Whether the vendor's right or wrong, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll agree with Smiley. There's a lot of bullying going on. And that's hypocritical to Never Alone progression series of soaps, whatever. Be supportive, be helpful. Bullying is exactly the opposite of that. And there was a lot of bullies in that video. That conversation that happened on Discord, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was the Razor Company's Discord. I'm not 100% sure. I don't even know if they have a Discord, but I'm pretty sure they do. But it was some Discord where all these idiots were there and they were bad-mouthing somebody else. Whether the person made a joke in poor taste or whatever it was, I know what it was, it doesn't deserve to be bullied. You're being hypocritical if you're pushing your Never Alone soap series, and you're bullying somebody. You're talking about them someplace where they can't see it. You're talking behind their back. You're being a bully. So I agree with him on that 100%. I also agree, if you want to help support the cause, send your hard-earned funds directly to the organization instead of just having a portion of your proceeds going to that organization. I think the only soap that was done that I 100% agree with now, yes, I got caught up in the hype of Never Alone 2. I did. I admit it. My bad. Won't happen again. The only soap that they put out that was a tribute soap or a benefit soap was The Warrior for Kim Gray when she was going through cancer. And then they did something else with that. She was in the hospital doing cancer treatments, and she was going to be there out of work for a couple of months. And the woman works at a school cafeteria, I believe, or she's a teacher. I'm not sure which, of like home ec class. Well, anyway, she has something to do with food a lot of times. Anyways, I can't remember. I'm bad. My brain is Swiss cheese. I'm old. And they did that, and the money was going to her because she was in the hospital. I think that was something else they did. I think that was a GoFundMe they did. And we were doing stuff with that on bbs.live on Instagram. Raising money for Kim Gray while she was in the hospital and could be out of work for a few months. Those things, those I can get behind. This other shit where you're coming out with it and it's just a damn cash grab? No, sorry. Not anymore. I don't agree with that anymore. Just don't. You're showing your true colors. I agree with Smiley. Just send the money directly to the organization. Don't give these idiots any more of your cash. Because like I said, you send the $40 that set would cost you directly to the organization, they get the whole $40, not just a part of it. And you really don't need the soap anyways, do you? I know I don't. Okay, all done. We're good. The head is good. I'm gonna do another quick right. And yes, that was a semi-dry shave. It was wet, but it had no soap. But that's okay. Oh, I just dropped one chunk on the floor. Back with the Gentleman John's alum block. There we go. Nope. Not a tingle. Nothing. I don't like that piece. It's jagged. You know what? I'm throwing that one away. I got another block up there. I'll break it out. I'll use that one next time. No more jagged piece. Until I drop the next one on the floor and break it too. But nothing, not even a tingle. But I got a good shave. How long it'll last, I don't know. But I got a good shave. Go with which Hazel? Dome and face. Just the Walgreens cheap stuff. Volcano aftershave. Get that nice hot pepper scent going. Wow. No, I'm not going to eat it. Nivea Maximum Hydration Aftershave Balm. That much for the base. You know, some of you guys, I've had somebody say on Instagram to me, you don't use a lot of balm. No, I don't like that heavy, greasy feeling. I'm sitting on my skin for a half hour while it dries afterwards. I just use enough for what is. And this stuff, that spreads, that little drop right there. You see that? That little, just spread in my hands. That covers my whole dome. My ears, do the face again. And I still got some for my arms. Does not take a lot. Alright, gentlemen. That was a good shave. Looking spiffy, smelling hot. Smelling spicy. Even though it's not. Alright, guys. I appreciate you being here. Almost 30 minutes. But that's what happens when I do a face and dome. Alright, guys. Don't forget, I do have an affiliate link for the razor company. I appreciate you being here. If you're going to buy from the razor company, please consider that link. Yes, I get a kickback, but when that account hits $25, I do get a gift card to the razor company and give it back to you guys in a giveaway. Because you use the link, you get the monies. Rusty at the Rusty Razors running the same thing with his. He has the same affiliate link. So if you want to use his, use hers. Use his if you want. Either way, you guys are the benefit. Okay, you get the benefit. Don't forget the 4 channels I'll put in the description box. So those guys are all under 1,000 subs. Please give them a like and a sub. Yes, I'll put smileys at the top with a star or some kind of marking next to it, so you know. Okay, give his last 2 videos I'll watch. You'll be shocked a little bit, maybe. All right, and with that, I will say I appreciate you being here. Love you all from here. Don't get sucked in like I did on that last thing. It's all a cash grab. All of it. That's the reason they come out with soaps. New releases on a Friday. What's Friday? It's payday for most people. That's the reason they do it. Okay? If you got enough soap, you don't need the latest greatest. You don't. You don't. You just don't. Anyways, with that being said, it's always going to be my stance. With that being said, enough of battling Pat Guy in the camera. You're in a chair next. Happy shaves out there, guys, and have a good week.